Good morning, dear students. Myself Purushottam Pathak. Today I will explain you the exercise 1.3 of Standard 7 NCERT Maths book. Come to the exercise 1.3. As in the previous class, I had already explained you about the all sub rules of the multiplications. And after going through the multiplication, you can easily solve the exercise 1.3. Look at the one number sum. In the one number sum of page 21, one positive integer a, 3 and one negative integer minus 1 is to be multiplied. That already I had explained you that the product of one positive and one negative integer will be the negative integer and actual product of this. Following these rules, you can solve all the sums of a number. In the B number also same sum, similar sum you have been getting. In the C number, let us discuss for the C number. Two negative integers are there, minus 21 and minus 30. Minus 21 into minus 30. See, negative number into negative number, as I had explained, it will be positive number, so we don't need to mention any sign here, and the result is 630 and positive. Like that you will complete the one number sum. Come to the two number sum. Before going to the two number sum, one thing more, keep in the mind that I had explained you in the previous class, when the number of negative integers, if you are getting that is number of negative integer is odd, then the sign of the product will be negative. If the number of negative integer is even, then the sign of the product will be positive. Follow that rule and you will get the one number very easy. Come to the two number. You need to verify. See, let me clarify. It is 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. And finally bracket closed. If you remind the distributive property A into B plus C was equal to A into B plus A into C, that we had already verified in the previous class. Similarly, you will verify it. 18 into 7 plus minus 3, that is 7 minus 3, the resultant number is 4. That will be equal to 18 into 7, of course you know 18 7 ja 126 and 18 3 ja 54, but the sign is negative here, so minus 54. Let us see the result what we have been getting here. 18 4 ja 72. Is 72 equal to 126 minus 54. Yes, we have been getting 72 equal to 72. That was the verification of distributive property in the two number sum. As I have solved the A number sum and verified it, similarly you will solve the B number sum also. Follow that these steps and you can solve the B number. Come to the 3 number sum. For any integer a, what is minus a? Minus 1 into a equal to, what is a into minus 1 or minus 1 into a? Reminder about what I had explained you. For any integer a, minus 1 into a is that minus a, and minus a, hence it is minus a is the additive inverse of the a. It is the additive inverse. Is clear to you? Come to the second one. Not it was first, it was a, and come to the B number. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is number a minus 22. To find minus 22, let the required integer be x. Then according to question, x into minus 1 equal to minus 22. Find out the value of x now in the next step and carry on the next steps yourself. You will get the additive inverse of minus 22, that is 22. Similarly here we got the additive inverse of a, and in the B number sum, all the sums a, b and c, you will get the additive inverse of that number if you follow this steps. Now come to the 4 number sum. In the 4 number sum, it has been asked starting from minus 1 into 5, minus 1 into 5, we need to write. Write various products showing some pattern to show minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1. To show minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1. Let us try how to find that step from this. Minus 1 into 5, is it? What should be it equal to? Later on we will find. Let us find another steps to find out. Minus 1 into 4, minus 1 into 4 equal to minus 4. and minus 4 is equal to difference of 5 and 1, you will get 4. If we take positive 5, then we need to take another number greater than 5. So we need to take negative 5 and positive 1, then we will get only minus 4. Now continue 1 here and 1 here and change these two digits only. See how? Minus 1 into 3 equal to minus 3 equal to minus 4 plus 1. Minus 1 into 2 equal to minus 2 equal to minus 3 plus 1. Minus 1 into 1 equal to minus 1 equal to minus 2 plus 1. Minus 1 into, after the 1 we get 0 equal to 0 equal to minus 1 plus 1. Now after the minus 1 into minus 1, the step that has been asked to. So minus 1 into minus 1, what do you get? Equal to 1. Got the pattern? Follow the pattern. This is nothing but a number pattern, how to write up the different patterns. Come to the next sum, that is 5 number. Observe this sum carefully and move to the 5 number. Various types of calculations has been asked, and we need to use various type of properties that I have taught you in the previous class, like distributive property, associative property. See the first sum, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. If we consider minus 48 as A, 26 as B and 36 as C, then B into A, you can write A into B plus A into C. Remind that in the distributive property I had taught you A into B plus A into C, that was equal to A into B plus C. So considering it A, minus 48 into, within bracket we can write B plus C, it was considered as B, 26 plus C is minus 36, equal to minus 48 into 26 minus 36, of course it is minus 10, and the resultant product, the sum of two negative number positive, so we don't need to mention any sign here, and 480 is your answer. So instead of doing the simple multiplication, you will follow the rules taught in the A number I had explained you. Look at the B number. In the B number sum, only you need to associate some. I am giving some of the hints for the remaining sums. In the B number, 8 into 53 into minus 125 you go to multiply 8 and 53, it will take longer time, and time consuming works does not require works are not required in maths. It's not useful, it's not helpful. So that's why you have been taught so many properties. If you follow the associative property, if you associate 8 and 125, the resultant product will be very simple because the calculation is simple. 125 into 8 is equal to 1000, and minus 125 into 8 minus 1000 into 53. See how? In the next step, take 8 into minus 125 within bracket into 53 thereafter. Now this is minus 1000 into 53. See what do you get? Minus 5000, 53,000, minus 53,000. Two number I have explained you. In the three number sum also, no, it is C number. 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. Only I will tell you, only I am giving you some of the hints, you will try to solve it yourself. Associate 25 and 4 in a column. It will turn to 100. Thereafter associate it with this and then try to solve it. As I have advised you, try to solve like that, step by step, you will get it convenient. In the D number sum also, minus 41 into 102. See here, 102 is to be written here as 100 plus 2. Now use distributive property. To find out distributive will be convenient, it will take less time than the simple multiplication. In the E number sum, similarly distributive property is being used, so you will try yourself and you can do it very easily. In the D number also, if you look at this in the F number, not in the D number I have already explained you. F number is very similar to the D. If you look at the second step of D number, you can solve the F number. After that step, you turn to the distributive property. You need to use distributive property for the F number sum also. Come to the G number. I am giving you some hints for the G number. Minus 17 into minus 29. Instead of multiplying by 29, see, if we use distributive like this, it would be convenient. Minus 17 into 29, minus 29 can be written as minus 30 plus 1. Minus 30 plus 1 or 1 minus 30. So instead of writing minus 30 plus 1, you will write 1 minus 30. Now A into B minus C. Use dp now. dp is distributive property. Okay? And solve it. In the last sum, H number also, minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57. See, one of the trick here, A into B, we have been getting to use DP. Distributive property is to be used. Then A into B is given, only A is given, C is not given. But B number, that is minus 19. If we subtract 1 from this number, then this will turn to 20, and multiplication with 20, that becomes very easier. Instead of multiplying by 19, you will get convenient to multiply by 20. So to change the minus 19 into 20, we need 1, and that one can be used here. See how 57 into 1 if you write here, what happens? Of course, it's right, because the product of two negative number is always positive number. So we can consider that both this number turn to the positive, so this part turn to the positive. Now we can take 57 as common. Within bracket, A into B plus A into C. So we will write, instead of writing minus A I have written here, so it will be minus B, that is 19, and plus C. And the next step that became very easier for you, 57 into 20, multiply, find the product, come to the H number, little language is to be used. In the 6 number sum, certain freezing process has been started and the beginning temperature has been given. The temperature at the beginning (40°C). Rate of decrease is given, that is 5°C per hour, and the temperature after 10 hours has been asked. Therefore, the temperature after 10 hours equal to, see, the beginning temperature, that is 40°C, and as the temperature is decreasing continuously, so we will use the negative integer to show the decrease, and for how much time it has decreased. It is for 10 hours and 5°C per hour, so the total decrease will be 5°C into 10. Now calculate them, you will get the required result. Come to the next sum, that is 7 number. In a class test, 10 questions were asked. 5 marks were awarded for the correct answers and 2 marks subtracted. Minus 2 marks was given for the wrong answer. That means 2 marks were subtracted for the wrong answers. 0 for not attempting. You are asked to find out the scores of 3 students. See, for the first one, in case of Mohan, as he had gone 6th correct answers. Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answers. 4 corrects and 6 incorrects. So correct marks, total marks scored by Mohan equal to, for the correct marks, for the correct answers 5 marks are awarded, and he had done 4 corrects. So 4 into 5 plus, and for the incorrects 6 into, for every incorrect answers -2 is given. Now calculate them, you will get the Mohan's score, and similarly you will try to solve the remaining B and C. 2 scores also you will get. Come to the 8 number sum now. In the 8 number sum, a cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag on white cement and loss of rupees 5 per bag on grey cement. In the first situation, company had sold 3000 bags of white cements, so, and 5000 bags of grey cements. The profit is asked. The profit earned by company equal to 3000 into rupees 8 plus on grey cements 5000 bags of grey cement into rupees 5 per bag, but that is loss. So the loss must be written as negative integer minus rupees 5. Now calculate it, you will get the profit earned by the company. In terms of rupees you will get the sign, and the B number is when the company number of white cement bags sold is asked, because the number of grey cement bags sold is given as 6400 bags, and company does not earn any profit or does not suffer from any loss. Therefore, we will write to have no profit, no loss. Instead of writing this language, write up to have neither profit to have neither profit nor loss. The profit earned by the white cement, that is rupees 8 per bag, must be equal to the loss suffered in the number of grey cement bags sold. So the number of grey cement bags sold is given as 6,400 bags, and let the number of white cement bags sold be X. Then according to question, see, I am giving you the equation, you will solve it, you will get the number of bags sold. 6,400 into rupees 5 per bag, rupees 5 will be equal to how many bags of white bags? X. And what is the profit earned on white bags? X into 8. Now solve this equation for X and you will get the required answer. And the last one is simple division in the 9 number sum. If I try to show you one of the sum here only, see 9 a number. The required number equal to 27 divided by -3. Find out what is the value and put that value there. In this way you will solve the exercise 1.3 also, and in the next class I will explain you the 1.4 also. Till that time, try to complete this exercise. Thank you very much.